The man took a bite of the noodles the maid had cooked, only to realize they weren't made the way he liked them. He immediately questioned the maid why the flavor was different from usual. To his surprise, the maid talked back to him directly but said he was too picky about food. His sister could not help laughing after hearing this reply. Seeing the maid's attitude, the man decided to fire her on the spot. But his sister rolled her eyes and said only his ex-wife could put up with his ridiculous bad habits. It turned out that the man had just gotten divorced from his wife. In the past, his wife had made all his noodles herself, and only she remembered all his preferences. But the man had failed to cherish her. Just the day before, he had brought his ex-girlfriend back home. His wife was very upset when she saw this. The man ignored her feelings and ordered her to bring over some cake, saying his ex-girlfriend was hungry. His mother also spoke up to belittle her, saying the man had always treated her as a substitute for his ex-girlfriend. Now that the ex-girlfriend was back, she should give up her position as the wife. The woman wanted to hear an explanation from the man, but he told her everything their mother had said was true. The woman's heart was completely broken, so she agreed to the divorce. At that, the man said the divorce papers were in the room and told her to go get them. His sister tried to talk some sense into him, but the woman had already turned and walked toward the room. Soon afterward, the woman came back holding the divorce papers. The man noticed that she had not signed the documents yet. He mocked her and asked if she hated the idea of getting divorced. The woman said she would not sign because there were no property division terms in the papers. The man never expected her to refuse because of the money, so he took a compensation agreement out of his briefcase. After signing it, he said, "After the divorce, you will leave my house and me completely. Do you dare?" The woman's parents had passed away years ago, leaving her with nowhere else to go, so the man was convinced that she was only throwing a tantrum and would never really leave him. Upon hearing those words, the woman signed her name directly on the divorce papers. Then she took off her wedding ring without hesitation and tossed it onto the table. The man stared at her in disbelief. The woman did not look back and left the house forever. The next morning, the man was distracted and could not even tie his tie properly. His sister immediately mocked him, saying he could not even take care of himself without his wife. But the man arrogantly claimed the woman would regret the divorce. His sister only rolled her eyes, thinking he was childish and stubborn. While they were arguing, the man's phone suddenly rang. It was the woman calling. A look of joy appeared on the man's face right away, and he thought the woman had changed her mind. However, once the call connected, the woman said she had resigned from his company and that he could